Well, ladies and gentlemen, tuwashukuruni sana na jamaa wananisukuma huko nyuma. Mkiona angukia microphone mjue ni pressure mzee Moi. Unajua Tanzania alikuwa anamuita mzee Kirungu because of rungu. Kwa hivyo mimi na wenzangu hawa ambao tumetoka kwa mguu upande ule wa Intercontinental Hotel, tukaamua tutatembea tu polepole as a way of our memory to mzee Daniel Toroitich arap Moi. Maisha ya mzee Moi yamemguza kila mwananchi, na sio tu kila mwananchi bali pia eneo nzima la Afrika Mashariki na hata Afrika nzima. Lipata fursa ya wenzangu kubeba condolence book tukapeleka AU, na jana na leo hata viongozi wa Afrika nzima wanamuomboleza mzee. Utaona kwa mfano yale ambayo mzee President wa Uganda Yoweri Kaguta Museveni amesema, na yale Rais Asisi, outgoing chair of African Union Commission, vile amezungumza. Incoming president, the chair of AU, and President Ramaphosa, walipo observe a moment silence today. Now that tells you that the whole continent is actually mourning with Kenyans. Mzee was a towering figure. There are a lot of things that you may not remember, but some of us were there to witness life. For instance, when he asked me as his foreign minister to convene the first meeting of the Ministers of Foreign Affairs at KICC, and I was joined that time by after my friend Kikwete now become Foreign Minister. There was Minister Regasira and Minister Rugunda, who is today the Prime Minister of Uganda. We were tasked with fast-tracking the re-establishment of East African Community. We worked expeditiously because wao ilikuwa mapenzi ya mzee Moi, Rais Ali Hassan Mwinyi, President Museveni, na sisi tukaanza mbio kabisa. Finally tukaenda Arusha, and the mistakes of 1977 were corrected. This is why some of us believe solidly with mzee's guidance we should really integrate this region even more, possibly even make it borderless between countries of East Africa. So when we see some issues affecting the community, we feel very concerned. Na mzee amelala akijua kwamba amewacha a functioning East African community minus the challenges here and there. I don't need to mention that it was him who asked me to help our friends in Somalia and our friends in Sudan. And even yesterday, and day before yesterday, in the evening, we had a whole sitting until late with President Salva Kiir and Prime Minister Hamdok was Sudan, President Yoweri Museveni, and even the representative president of Djibouti, President of Somalia was there. All of us trying to help our friends in South Sudan not to let mzee down, because we worked so hard for them to realize the most important of the basic human rights, the right to self-determination. Because when they exercise that, and the only way you exercise that right to self-determination is by having a referendum. Kenyans will recall the Sudanese, and there are lots of them here, Southern Sudanese living in this city and other places, went to railway club there. That was a polling station. They exercised their right to self-determination by voting and thereby establishing the world's newest state, the Republic of South Sudan. They now know they have, we agreed 2 days ago in Addis Ababa that they will have to form the government in the next 12 days. A national unity government in the next 12 days. So we wish them well. All of this, that's why, in fact, President Salva gave me the letter of condolence to carry to his brother, President Uhuru Kenyatta. Yeah. So if you see President Uhuru Kenyatta, please tell him I'm carrying a message from his brother, and I have to give it to him. And also the same with Prime Minister Abe. Everybody, the outpouring of love towards Kenya in memory of our second president is overwhelming. Nobody is an angel. And Mzee clearly was not an angel. He could get angry, he could do, and I remember myself very solidly when in 1991 we had to repeal Article 2A of our Constitution in order to re-establish multi-party democracy. Mzee was very clear. There were some who felt, no, we should not go that way. But alisema wa Kenya tulio wengi tukae pamoja. You know, if you watch those clips that are going around, kisema viongozi wasirukeruke, kurukaruka hapa na pale. Yeah? Never mind some of us rukaruka for the benefit also of the country. But he stood for one united country, detribalized. In fact, I remember one time he had to tell me, Stephen, mimi kazi yangu niweka kiraka kila mahali. He believed in inclusivity in government, which is what our two brothers, President Uhuru and Raila, are also trying to do through the BBI initiative. Inclusivity, so that we can feel that we are one nation. So I think Kenyans are doing the right thing. And I know there are those who want to say, oh, the problems we had. Yeah? If we imagine that Mzee was able to save this continent, this country, from what was happening elsewhere in Africa, during those days of scientific socialism. If you are not a communist, you are not seen to be progressive. But Mzee held on to that. And this country, therefore, has never seen a military government. The whole of West African region, for instance, wameona shida nyingi sana because of military coup d'etats. We were spared that problem here. And Mzee held strong. So this time, let us celebrate him. And in that clip again, anasema kama alimkosea mtu, huyo mtu amsamehe. Na yeye mwenyewe alikuwa amesamehe wote. Unakumbuka pale akihand over to Mzee Kibaki. And I'm so happy that Mzee Kibaki had time to mourn his worthy predecessor yesterday. We also pray for strength for Mzee Kibaki. Let us respect our elders, because that is what it is. I remember when we took over SNAC, there were some people who wanted to say, let's do this, and I saw Minister Kiraitu do a right thing. Because I remember in cabinet myself saying, you cannot mistreat a former head of state. When the Zambians made that mistake with regard to Mzee Kenneth Kaunda, when Chiluba took over, akaanza kusema Mzee Kaunda ni Malawian, things went wrong for him. So let us respect our elders. And this is what I can say for now, and I want to thank my colleagues from the Wiper Democratic Movement and indeed the political leadership of our country, that we remember Mzee fondly. He established the nation state called Kenya. Nobody will be able to rule for 24 years again, like Mzee Moi. So he broke his own record here. And I see the family ya Mzee Mulu Mutisia hapa. Kuna wale wazee ambao Mzee Moi aliwapenda sana, kama vile Mzee Mulu Mutisia, and I see the kids here, the relatives here. And seeing also Mzee's family, yeah, young guys who have grown very strong, they are growing. You can see that at the family level, Mzee believed in the family as well. So I'm happy that you've been able to give us this opportunity to mourn our beloved second president. Thank you very much. Thank you.